Monday at 7 o'clock on ESPN2, the Cats get a look at Utah Valley. And for more on the Wolverines, here's opposition research from the Leach Report and Glycod.com. Just 2 years removed from their last appearance in Rupp, UVU lines up opposite UK in the first of a 5-team round robin, also featuring Mount St. Mary's, Lamar, and UAB. The Wolverines enter Monday's matchup with a 3-1 jump out of the gate, fresh off an 11-point dusting of the Blazers in Birmingham over the weekend. 4 Utah Valley players showed double figures, each of whom logging 30-plus minutes. TJ Washington led the scoring with 19, while Oklahoma State transfer and the team's leading scorer, Brandon Averett, tallied 18. The Wolverines connected on 10 of 23 from 3, while limiting UAB to just 2 of 10. Through the first 2 weeks of the season, UVU leads the country in blocks with 34, and while the early slate has been worth a chuckle, the returns have been positive for a new regime and piecemealed roster as the Wolverines were tabbed 6th in their league's preseason poll. With ex-Cat and former coach Mark Pope parlaying consecutive 25-win seasons into the gig at neighboring BYU, the UVU brass sought to make a splash with their new hire. In steps ex-Laker and Stanford great Mark Madsen. Dancing skills aside, the Mad Dog was a household name on the West Coast in the late 90s and early 2000s. His 1,100-plus points in Palo Alto fueled back-to-back first-team All-Pac-10 status ahead of a first-round NBA draft selection in 2000. His 9-year trek in the league included 2 world championships before ascending to the coaching ranks in the D-League beginning in 2009. This is Madsen's first appearance as a college coach. Averett is the coach's top player, having migrated from Stillwater, where he led OSU in assists 2 seasons back. The 5'11 junior is good for 17 per, including a staggering 53% connectivity from 3. His 22 points at KSU in 2018 provide support for the notion that he's likely destined for all-WAC status. Kasdan Jardine is another new face after moving over from Boise State. The 6-foot junior has started the first 4 and is in at 10 a tilt, while Washington's career-high performance on Friday was only his second game with the program. The 6-foot senior from Coffeyville JC has been active with 13 rebounds and 8 of 9 from the foul line. Fellow transfer Trey Woodbury joins Averett in the backcourt after shuffling over from UNLV. The 6'4 sophomore is a former top 100 recruit and is putting up 8 a game on just 21% three-point shooting. And the status is uncertain for Isaiah White, the group's most consistent producer. The 6'7 junior is UVU's lone returning regular, but he did not play on Friday, and there are rumblings of an injury. In his 3 games of activity, White is in at 14 and 10, a slight uptick from his totals a season ago. And 2 fast facts on the Wolverines. Located in Orem, UVU is the largest university in Utah with nearly 40,000 students. And while they've participated in several postseason tournaments since the move to Division I, the Wolverines have never appeared in the Big Dance. It's the first of 4 in the BBN Showcase, Kentucky and Utah Valley, and tip on Monday at 7 o'clock. For today's opposition research and the Leach Report, I'm Chris LaBar.